Warning, this program may contain flashing images. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hello everybody, welcome to Thursday's episode of the DDL. My name is Stumpy.
My name is Carl.
And we are blessed on this fine day as we return to Talking Points. There's none of this messing about, none of these amalgamation episodes. No, Thursday, Talking Points.
Yeah, we had to sort of pray to our gods, but they have taken pity on us. The only thing they made us do is make the sacrifice of putting lovely Splice back in their perch. So I'm going to go do that now. You can explain what's going on in this episode.
So, like we said, it's going to be Talking Points. On our iPad, this paper's going to be used later, by the way, as are these highlighters. On our iPad, we have got The Simpsons. They are at the forefront of one of our stories. That's good, mate. I like that.
I've been practising.
You smashed it.
Yeah.
First time and everything, somehow, with practising. So Simpsons are going to be one of the topics we're going to be discussing in our Talking Points. Again, 2 minutes to solve discuss all of the issues in esports today. Now, the sound we're going to be hearing for Talking Points when it ends is going to be this.
Source. I go on the server, right, and it's Nuke and I'm T, and I buy dual Berettas and I just rush yard as T. Like I killed the Opera in main, I killed the Mon Holding, I killed like 4 people, just brr-pa-pow, brr-pa-pow.
Yes, so that's the noise we'll be hearing after each 2-minute talking point. Can we get ready, producers? My arm goes from beginning to end. The 2-minute countdown on the screen.
Come on!
There it is! Now, all we need to do is get the headline on the telly over there, make sure the people can see, and we are go. We are live. Can we get it in? 3, 2, 1... Dota 2 Pro will boycott upcoming major unless Valve addresses racism complaints. So, there's a player called Solo, okay? And he has threatened to boycott next month's Epicenter major worth $1 million. This is a lot of money that he's potentially turning down.
Okay.
And the reason for that is that a fellow pro named Seven King Mad, a.k.a. Keb or Seb, who won TI8 with OG, this is the well-known pro, he screenshotted spouting racial slurs towards Russians in an online match. And Solo himself is Russian.
Yeah, Solo being Russian himself obviously took big offence to this, as anybody would. We're not going to say what he said because they are pretty horrendous.
Yes.
If you Google what he said, you can find out. There was a message put out there, I think it was by Solo, who was saying, look, this is what he said, and he gave examples, and he said, basically, I'm not going to be supporting Epicenter and going there because of, obviously, what has been said. So his quote was, I'm proud to be Russian, your words leave me speechless. You've been in the game since the very start, you've earned a lot of respect, and it makes the situation even worse. I won't be participating at the upcoming Epicenter Major that will be played in my home country unless Valve openly speaks about this case and ensures consistency and transparency when it comes to treating racism in our game.
Now, we've had this before with Cuckoo, who insulted Chinese people just ahead of the Chongqing Major, and that led to all sorts of political nastiness. Valve had to get involved. The city got involved. It seems to be an issue in the Dota 2 scene where whenever there's a major coming up in a city, someone will be racist to that city.
A high-profile player as well.
It's really weird that they keep making this mistake and potentially missing out on hundreds of thousands of dollars. I mean, obviously the answer here is don't be racist, lol.
I mean, it comes back to the unofficial DDL saying of just don't be racist, lol.
But Seven King Mad did have a great excuse.
Okay.
He said that he was in the game, he was only referring to the people he was up against who happened to be Russian, not all Russians. And if you look at his quotes, that's not how it comes
they are generalising all Russians and they're not good. Thankfully, there's no powing in Dota. That is only in CSGO. So basically, don't be racist, lol.
Don't be racist, lol.
How many times do you have to say just don't be racist?
It's like no one watches.
Okay, next 2-minute topic. Start it there. Oh my God, one day, lads. The headline is... One day! Apex Legends revenue down 74% in 2 months. So it's dropped out of the top 10 highest grossing PC games for the first time since its release. So, Cole, what can we conclude from that?
Dead game, lol.
Of course. It's generated in April $24 million across PC and console. but apparently that is a 74% drop. The Twitch views are also down from around 200,000 views to, on average, to around 20,000 on average. And I looked at that just to compare it to Rocket League, so you have a metric to go against. Rocket League is at around 6,000 for this year, so per month it's sort of gone between like 8 and 5.
Bumped up by the LCS.
Yeah, like roughly around 6,000-ish. Having a game be only about 3 times as much as that, with the start that Apex has had, is not good.
It sounds to me like it's a dead game lull situation.
No, of course.
Now, Respawn have released an update roadmap. They're going to have battle passes. There's going to be a battle pass, new legends, new weapons, and new loot. But the question is that enough to prevent this game from being a dead game lull?
I think it needs events. Like, all these games, like PUBG is also lacking this as well.
Yes.
Basically, Fortnite does it really well, is Fortnite has incredible events going on. Apex, PUBG, sort of by the same metric, does not have any of these, no map changes.
So, FACEIT have recently announced the Pro Series. I'm not entirely sure when this is starting. I believe it's $50,000, so it's not a massive tournament by any means.
Bigger than the 20,000 one they had previously.
It's the biggest so far, but it's not a crazy big esports head-turner. But it is something, and all these Apex pros that were signed by NRG and signed by G2 and all the other orgs that
I said it was too early.
You did, and fair play. It's like you're always right, mate.
I'm good at these things.
It's almost
You always mock me. You always say me pessimistic,
you're
but I'm
so
normally
cynical.
correct.
But yeah, my question for you, just really quickly, can the game save itself, or is the dead game lull reputation in too
Yes,
deep?
it can save itself. Like I said, just put in events, get the streamers on there, make the hype out saying, oh, you need to log in now because now the map's all snowy and look at this new area. So yeah, events. It's helpful.
We're done, mate. Don't have a go at them for being late. All right, say your last sentence.
It's really helped with Fortnite and it's helped keep that fresh. If Apex and PUBG both do that, then it's going to smash it.
So while some people are saying that, I'm sure our producers were getting ready to restart this. And they're also getting ready to restart this.
Come on!
Writer, producer of The Simpsons will be at E3. So this is the team behind The Simpsons. Yes, it is still going. Are going to be at the Electronics Expo. And they'll be doing more than signing autographs in Homer's voice. I don't know how possible that is, but I'm sure they'd manage it. They'll actually be hosting their own panel.
Homie!
That's pretty... Oh, that's weird. Why do you keep doing this?
That's the first ever time I've tried to do a Marge Simpson impression.
Wait, can we get the thing on Stumpy?
No, that's me. No, that's it.
No, please.
No, I smashed it first time.
Please try just once more.
No, that was it. No, I've done it now, and that's it. Okay, next.
No one's going to believe that was you. They're going to think that the...
So, obviously, they had an esports base... No one's happy that you tried to do that. No one's pleased that you've done that.
So no one knows what the producers are going to be sort of talking about at their panel. Could it be that they're going to be announcing a sequel to Hit and Run, or Simpsons skateboarding esports, or that they're stopping making Simpsons episodes and they're going to be focusing on Krusty Burger, real-life fast food franchises? This would be a really weird thing to announce just in general. And also at E3. But Stumpy, something's caught your big little eye.
Simpsons Hit... Simpsons Hit and Run. Another one would be amazing. I adored that game on the PS2. I still remember like most of the map.
Really?
I can remember like the route to get places. It was incredible.
Was it Hit and Run or the Crazy Taxi one, Road Rage, where you had like Professor Finks? Professor Frink.
Go on.
Frink. He had like his crazy science park and you could drive around it and stuff like that. That's my memory of it, but I don't know if that was Road Rage.
I know you could at least a rocket car.
Maybe that's what I'm thinking.
That was Hit and Run.
And it certainly had his voice.
Probably. Anyway, I think, hopefully they just announce a new game.
I think so.
Or, off the back of obviously them doing eMySports, they're just sort of intrigued with the esports side of things. Maybe there's going to be, imagine like a Simpsons esports team. Or something like getting a big sponsorship like that for a team. So, what would you like to see come out of it? I want Hit and Run too.
I would also like a new Simpsons game. It's been about 8-9 years since the most recent one, and I think we are ready.
What was the last one, Hit and Run?
No, it was the Simpsons game in 2009, I believe. There was just a game called... I'd never even heard of it. I did some research.
Simpsons Hit and Run was out in 2003.
Yeah, it's so old, these things.
I threw it on PS2 and it's good.
Crazy old.
The next topic we're going to be looking at is 2 minutes, smashed it, and then the headline is... Sonic movie delayed till 2020. So, we're going to be drawing, as we talk about this, our version of Sonic that should be in the movie. So,
yeah, basically, the film has been delayed until 2020, which I think is a really sad thing. The director, Jeff Fowler, he took to Twitter to say that it will be delayed till 2020, along with the hashtag, no VFX artists were harmed in the making of this movie, and I don't think any are going to be hired in the aftermath of this movie either, which is a big shame. But it's a bit of a sad thing. So, Stumpy, it's been delayed from a Christmas release, right,
Why are you
to
sad?
February 14th, 2020.
I think as long as it's being done well...
Well, do you want to come with me on Valentine's Day?
What,
see Sonic the Hedgehog?
To see Sonic the... yeah, go on then. I think if they're doing it well and they're like making sure that they are taking as much time as possible to get it done, I think that can only be good, in my opinion. Would you rather they released it before everyone was happy with it?
No.
It started in red, by the way.
Why are you judging me? Because I'm an artist and I'm showing my creativity. Do your own thing. So that's how he did look.
Okay.
And I never thought he was that weird. I think a lot of people sort of thought he was, which I thought was a little bit unfair.
Well, we're currently drawing our renditions of him.
Yeah, and I think mine's going to be pretty good. I think you're going to be pretty...
So we're not very good at
pleasantly
art. I
surprised.
think have we ever drawn on this show?
Why are you dragging me down to your level is my question.
Well, okay, I feel
I'm
that's
clearly
harsh.
quite good at this.
So February 14th on Valentine's Day. It's 2 days after my birthday as well, by the way.
Is it?
Yeah, just to let you know. Does Sonic wear trousers?
He can do. It's your vision, mate. If you want him to wear trousers, then goodness me, he wears trousers. He wears so many trousers.
Well, you're using a lot of colours here. I respect it.
Very colourful. I'm techno.
Does Sonic have pecs?
Again, he does now.
Okay, he's got pecs. So hopefully, the teams that are behind the new redesign of Sonic, they're going to be happy with the vision of it. I wonder if they're going to release any more material of Sonic ahead of it.
Well, that's the big question. When the next trailer comes out, is everyone going to go, do you know what, you've nailed it? Or are people going to just complain just as much? Whiskers, I'm copying you.
No, you can't copy me.
Too late, already have. I'm allowed to copy you.
Cole. I'm drawing the rings. I've not bothered using a different
colour.
colour.
Do you want to do the reveal first, or would you like me to do the reveal first?
You can...
You go first.
Okay, here's mine. Here's my version of Sonic that I would like to have
Big stylised
released.
Head. Oh, they have
There he
spines,
is.
don't they? I forgot about that.
Oi! Right, so there he is. He's wearing a little pair of trousers, and he's got some rings that he needs to collect. That is my
Rings! Good idea.
vision of Sonic.
Yeah,
Cole,
so
can I see yours?
vision of Sonic is quite similar. He's got pecs. You mentioned the pecs.
Can you raise it a bit?
Sorry, yeah. He's got a nice big blue smile. These are the rings that he needs to collect. These are his pecs. We mentioned the pecs. He's got a six-pack. He's ginger because he's sort of my hero.
Okay, join us after the break when we're going to burn that.